What is up, man? Thank you for subscribing at Tier 3, Mr. Acerbot. Tier 3. Acerbot has resubscribed for 61 months in a row. Recovery stream. Monday recovery stream. It was a bad weekend. First bad weekend. Lost in poker and chess. My first bad weekend in a long time. Double losses. I haven't lost a chess game over the board since the one I lost in the World Senior in November. Our first loss of 2023. We still need the first win of 2023. Alright, maybe next time. What's up? You're getting coffee. Nice. What kind? Hazelnut? I hate hazelnut. Alright. We had a challenge, but it's gone. I've got my coffee here. Coffee cheers. We got 2 hours. 2 hours with you guys and girls. Let's check the schedule. Today's the last day of the month. Is it not? It is not. Oh, wow. There's actually 31 days in January. I did not know that. I thought today was the last day of the month. Crazy. January has 31 days. Who would have thought it? Alright. Anyway, we're taking challenges here. What am I going to do? Like a puzzle or something? Puzzle Street. I'm at 37. Boy, that's a tough one, huh? Mate in 3. I call mate in 3. Master B calls foul. Back ranker. The skanky back ranker. That is a cute puzzle, though. Boom. Ba-dum. Mate. Alright. The old knight h4. Ye old knight h4 trick. Very deep. Can I just take this free piece? Thank you. Then I'm getting some dumb puzzles here. That's really weak. It's like take a knight, take a bishop. That's the puzzle. Maybe he has bishop d4 at the end, though. It might be better to take with a rook. You take with a rook. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes h3. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes h3. Black has bishop d4. Winning the exchange, I mean, it's not that clear. Feels like it has to be rook takes. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes h3. I'm up clearly 2 pieces for a rook. I guess it's rook takes, it's like a trick. Rook takes, queen g5, queen g3. Queen g3. Oh, I lose the exchange there. No, rook takes g5, queen g5. That's a problem. Wow. This is a trick puzzle or something. There's an en passant. Pawn takes e6 en passant. No, knight f4 was the last move. Instant Nescafe. Blah. Nasty. So it has to be bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes h3. That's not that convincing. I guess. Let's double check. Rook takes, queen g5 check. Yeah, I'm getting mated. Almost. Rook takes, queen g5 check, king f2. Queen g2 check, king e1. That can't be good. I don't know, man. This puzzle is kind of weak. It's not that convincing to me. I mean, black had 2 pieces there. Dude, he has bishop d4 at the end. And he's winning back the exchange. So I'm not even sure that's like a winning position for white. Black has like a pawn and a rook for 2 pieces. I mean, it's all that you got, but the puzzle's generally like kind of have to be like winning positions. That's not that clear to me. For it to be a solution, you kind of feels like you have to have winning position. I don't think that was a good one. I hate puzzles, but I'm just doing this to pass the time while we wait for some players to learn me about chess. Check in D2. Check in D2. Check in D2. Check in the dark. Check, King G2, D2. Let's go a little further. Bishop B3, Rook B1, pinning the bishop to the rook. Yep. I'm pretty sharp. Sharp. Is the queen trapped? Not bad for a Monday morning. I'm telling you, man, maybe I lost my game against Robert Marcos yesterday, but playing a tournament game just, it's amazing what effect it has on me. I mean, I'm way stronger when I'm playing tournament chess regularly. Yeah, actually thinking helps. Thinking and calculating is generally good for your chess. Although most people just play mindlessly. It's like, yeah, it's not meant to be like tic-tac-toe or something. So the queen is trapped. Knight e6. Knight e6, pawn e6, f4. Queen g4, rook h4, and the rook on c8 is defended, so the e7 doesn't work because I just play queen e7. Queen c8, knight takes c8. I think we're in check. Yeah. Alright. We're up to 43 on puzzles. We've got a challenge here from Ripun Bansal 9D. 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 I get it. I get it. Alright, Asterby, thanks for the tier 3 subscription. $9D. Thinking is good for your chess. It's like night and day. If I spend 5 hours playing a tournament game, the effects are lasting for like 24 to 48 hours. This is not a joke. It's true. So imagine if you concentrate on a regular basis, like you play tournament games all the time. There was one time in the simul yesterday when I actually hit like full concentration, which almost never happens in my simuls. For a period of the middle of the simul, I was like tuning everything else out. That's the state you kind of have to reach. Ripumansal, are you here? You challenged me, but you're not moving. Sometimes I forget I'm white, so I don't make a move, and I'll just sit there like an idiot, waiting for my opponent to make the first move with black. Would you like me to go first? Would you like me to go first? Maybe it would be easier if I went first. Can I suggest a move for you? D4 maybe. I don't even remember what you play against Petrov. Oh. Thinking good. No, the stream was not late today. You're not a regular of the stream. You need to pay attention. Need to pay attention. For like over a month I've been doing streams 30 minutes later. It's been more than a month now. Since the beginning of the year. Alright, a month. 1 month. No excuse for not paying attention. It's right there in the schedule. No excuses. You need to pay attention in class. This move is really annoying. Kind sit. It's kind sir. Sir. Sire. The title is Sire. Oh, this is just painful. Am I supposed to play some weird move here? Queen f6 doesn't work, right? Queen f6, queen e2. I'd love to play queen f6. Okay, so how does this work? d6 just transposes to a normal Petrov. I knew this was familiar. e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6, knight e5. No, it's not the same, actually. It's not the same. He has knight f7 here. You're not even playing like the distinctive d4 variation. What am I going to do? I really don't know what this is now. I can transpose to the... What is that? What is that called again? Jim, thank you for subscribing. Our second subscription today. Monday. The Damiano. That's it. Damiano Gambit. We can transpose to that. Shaki was the one that played that. Monday, fun day. Chess is not fun. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys that. What's with the weird knight c4 move? Great job. You have completed your focus session. Want to start another one? God, I love Windows. My focus session. That's what people need, man, in chess. A goddamn focus session. I accidentally clicked focus session, a feature I didn't even know existed on Windows 11. Alright, bye-bye. A feature you didn't need and never thought you would. Thank you. Wow, Jim, 1,500 bits. Dude, what's up? Thank you. What is up, man? Alright, whatever. This is interesting. It may transpose to something else. Jim with a generous 1,500 bits. We're leading the way. My team yesterday lost 11-1. That's how bad they are. Half of them are like mentally ill. You could just like go to a mental institution and like, you know, pick up the best players from any mental institution worldwide, and you probably come up with a better result than we had from the random crazies. Could at least pick up like 1.5 points or something. Our first board couldn't hold. The guy played a great game. He played a great game. He defended really well against their first board. And he lost a drawn rook and 4 versus rook and 3 ending. I couldn't believe it. I looked over and I was waiting for them to like shake hands and agree to a draw. And the guy like misplayed it, and the kid just like misplayed it. This like 20-year-old Slovakian guy. He just misplayed it and just lost. Like, it's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. I mean, you know, shit happens when you're tired and stuff. But the kids today just don't know how to play endgames anymore. I couldn't believe it. I was like, well, at least we're drawing on board 1. I thought we were going to hold draws on all top 3 boards. And I ended up losing, and he ended up losing. I was like, well, the rest of the team are idiots. We're going to draw top 3 boards. Our woman player on board 12 was like winning, but she messed up and it was a draw. That was our other draw. Second board drew. And everyone else in the middle like sucks. Thank you guys for your generous donations. Jim with 1,500 bits and subscribed. Acerbate with the tier 3 subscription. Repunge used to play too fast and now he takes his time. I'm really like, that's symmetrical. Yes, that is a symmetrical position. Yeah, I honestly don't know. So knight f7, king f7, queen h5 check, king f8. We're good there. I was calculating this. Eating my lunch. Fucking Terzo. The guy next to me on our team yesterday, he's eating 3 sandwiches during the game. Everyone else is like starving. I ate a cornflakes in the morning. And the guy has to eat 3 sandwiches sitting next to me. It was just... Why do I play for this team? I don't understand. Nobody else wants me. I'm an outsider, you know? And my rating's not high enough. What? I almost crossed 2350, but Robert Marcos was like, nope, bam! You know, slapped me back down to like 2348. With a draw, I would have been like 2350, 51 or something, or 52. I think I lost like 2.5 rating points. Does that seem right? 2.25, I'm not sure. I lost like over 2 rating points yesterday. Dude, I can't get back over 2400. I don't live in Austria. Dude, the Austrian players are so overrated, it's like ridiculous. If you just cross the Austrian border, you're instantly 100 rating points higher. It's poverty chess. Bishop takes h2 check. Swiss is definitely the same. If you have money, you're automatically higher rated. The guy on board, I'm convinced that the player on board 4 on my opponent's team, his mommy and daddy like pay their team to put him on a high board. Literally. I'm not kidding. Or he's like agreed to play for free. It's like this guy is nowhere near as good as like board 5, board 6, board 7, or board 8. And they're putting him on board 4. Because like he has rich parents. It's so ridiculous. It's like buying your way to the to the 2500 level. Not just that I'm bitter, that I'm poor. You know, it's true. Leonard. I like that name. I could have been a Leonard. Am I losing a piece yet? No, if I played like 50, maybe, you know, if I played 100 games with Grandmasters, I could probably like grind my rating up to 2400. I'd say I need like 100 games with higher rated players. I might be able to grind my way up to like 2400. But it's really hard. You definitely don't want to play lower rated players if you want to gain points. If I had 100 games against higher rated players, I could probably... It would be asking a lot, though, to grind out... What's that? 100 games, half a point per game? Yeah, 100's probably not enough. Really. I need like 200. 2 years of playing higher rated players, and I could probably like eke my way up to 2400 again. I think that's what I need. If it was really important, you know. 2 years, 200 games. Okay, well, I don't know what White was doing in this game, really. Looks kind of shaky. Trying to get me to weaken my pawn, but I think I'm going to have to play f5. Hamilton Farmer, dude, just totally sold out all of his rating points. No. Kalugan Alexei, I was playing in Hungarian Team Championship yesterday, and I lost. My team lost, too. It's an ongoing national team championship. It was my first loss this season. Damn. That's a serious move. Alright, I'm a pawn up. Bishop pair. We have Hungarian Team Championships on Sundays very often. I played a 5-hour game yesterday and lost. The first 3 rounds I had drawn. So it was disappointing. The pressure just keeps escalating here. He sacrificed the pawn for basically nothing. He has a little bit of compensation. Do you know what Emerald Farmer's rating is now? He's like under 2,000. Jesus, F3. Is your queen trapped yet? Wow. That can't be a good move. I lost in poker on Friday night too. It seems like things happen in like bunches. When you win, you win. When you lose, you lose. You're just in a losing mode. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I think the farmer just sold all those rating points. I mean, I really, don't have a clue, but I would assume so. He's old. He's like 70. He's like 69, maybe 69. I am rated 1980. He's really getting old now. Yeah, for a while there, he was still hanging on. Jesus. Where do you come up with this stuff? This guy just lives for the bullet stage of the game, basically. Yeah, I had all kinds of wins. I was totally winning. Now I'm not sure. But his defensive skills are pretty amazing, actually. You have to say. With increment time left, he defended like a goddamn genius. Wow. Yeah, I let everything fall apart. One thing I'm not playing, I don't play Blitz anymore, so sometimes I sort of start panicking in time pressure, especially on Monday mornings. Hikaru, the king. King doesn't have enough games, do you? Oh, that's anti-chess. I'll be right there. Hiroku, are you a subscriber or just a troll? My repertoire is now d4, the accelerated queen's Indian, the king's Indian, other stuff, the Petrov, I hate the Slav. So I do take the players who are subscribers first in challenges here. Mainline Slav. Alright, Asterbait, what's up? What are you doing, sir? Sire, I am the king. Last game was confusing. I don't understand what happened in the opening. That was weird. I don't think I played it right. He's playing like d4 against the Petrov, but then when you play the next move, he plays knight takes e5. Like, he's transposing to a different variation. That's still a little vague to me. I don't understand what was going on there. You're at work. But being here is a protest. You're protesting? Or just being at work is a protest? That's cool. Do you guys have like government protests? Are you like on strike? Striking at work? Are Greeks big on like work strikes like France? It's like a national tradition. Oh, it's an individual protest. It's personal. Trading off the dark square bishop for no reason on c3. That's not good. Yeah, I don't think this position you'll find in the opening explorer. You can't just give up your bishop for no reason. This is like a terrible Nimzo for black. You're supposed to play bishop f5. No, actually, you know what? I confused him. Wait, he took... I played a4, and then he played e6. When I play e3 here, he's supposed to play c5. Some good players have played this for black. I don't remember who. Like, Spidler comes to mind. But not this. I mean, you're supposed to play e6 and c5. I haven't seen it lately. There was a lot of games a few years ago. This is just a really bad position for black, I would say. Can I play you versus you later? I have a list of challenges. Those players who are subscribers can play first. I'm here for 2 hours, so we have an hour and a half, and I see one subscriber in the list. If you challenge me now, there's a good chance I can play. I think queen c7 is better than queen e7, probably. I don't like black's position here. e4 is reasonable. You can say that again. Yeah, I mean, I think black is virtually lost here. Virtually lost. Virtual lostness. It's still not that simple to finish him off. Virtual lostness. I want to play this move. Dude, you challenged me to 10-0 or anti-chess 10-0. You got to challenge me to the right time control. I don't just like take random time control. We try to keep it uniform. No, he wasn't anti-chess. It was the other guy. He just challenged me to 10-0. I don't play without increment. It just results in like ridiculous time scrambles. Resulting. Look at the bottom of the screen. The bottom of my screen under the board. What does it say? What do you see under the board on my Twitch stream? I put that there so everybody knows, you know. The inventor of anti-chess. I've never played anti-chess and I hope I never will. Oh no. Planning knight f8. It says 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1. Oh no, you guys. You can't see that? Better be there. I can see it. You see a rationale there? Stop mocking me. How is this not a winning position? Queen h5, knight f8. That's really annoying. You can see it. Alright, I was just double checking. Good to see you. Hey, it's Miro. Miro BTW. Sir. The Slav of Death. I'm not sure the direct sacrificial assault is going to be enough here. Knight h7. I feel like, you know, I've played that game already with someone. This is just unnecessary. Unnecessary to do anything fancy. Knight h7, king g7. I've been here before, done that. It's like knight h7, king g7, rook h8, and black sort of survives. Down a pawn. Your challenge goes off for no reason. Well, there's a reason. I assure you. The site hates you. Okay. Good morning. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. But how do I get my rooks over there? You know, I want to get my rooks in on the kingside action. Oh, that was his idea. Oof. Laser surgery. We've got knight c8. But I've got like bishop h6 too. Yeah, this was really bad. Officially bad Slav. I don't know, as a monkey that I am, I'd play h4, h5 here. What other plan is there? Of course. You wouldn't know a monkey if you saw it. Alright. That's a neat defense, huh? That is a nice move. Brilliant. It takes a really twisted mind to come up with that defense, man. Unbelievable. Alright. I've got to be winning here somehow. You think? Still not so easy. G4. My rooks are so stupid. Stupid rooks. That's a brilliant move. Queen D8. Why are you like a genius now? Well, this is goal to like mate in 4 now. You're not serious, right? Yes, it's mate in 4. Absolutely. What are you guys talking about? I'm down 2 rooks. I have literally no rooks. I see what you mean. But it's not that simple. He has some hope still. Definitely wasn't made in 4. I mean, Queen H6, he plays Queen F6. How is that better? How's losing my F pawn better? WJ Loof, good morning. Good afternoon. Funny thing about this player, he seems to be a defensive genius. Which means like he's used to getting horrifying positions and having to like defend them. This is a perfect example. Black had one of the worst positions I've ever seen and he's still alive somehow. Like that's normal for him. Yesterday I lost a game like that in my simul, where Black had one of the worst positions I've ever seen in my life, and I lost. Just eventually, you know, eventually I make a blunder. If they stay alive long enough, this game should have been over like 5 minutes ago. And we're still going. Fun. Fun to play this kind of position for Black. Absolutely. This bishop on d5, it's killing everything. Defends the rook on a8, it defends e6, defends c4, attacks f3. It's unbelievable. It's like the universal miracle piece. What is he thinking about here? I wonder, should I play bishop e5 check there? Make a run for the border. Taco Bell. He's definitely going for tacos. Yeah, I thought he had rook b7, but it's probably too slow. This was painful. He could have resigned on move 8 when he played bishop takes c3. Objectively. Unbelievable that he's still alive here. It's not even human. Be alive in this position. Please. I don't understand how it's possible for black to still be alive here. I still don't understand. Only now he's getting around to attacking my b-pawn and everything's fine? 5 pieces attacking his king side? That wasn't a good idea. What? Oh my god. We're just here for the bullet. just like, it's like Rikun Bansal. He just comes to play the bullet stage at the end of the game. Beginning of the game is just like for passing the time or something. Gotta be like mostly bullet. 9,700 bullet games, 5,000 blitz, and 1,800 rapid. He's like in his zone once you get under a minute. Then he starts taking the game seriously. Until then, it's just like whatever. I'll just play whatever, you know, until I get under a minute. Then I'll really start trying. All right, Jim. I mean, I didn't see any forced win. Uber driver. No, I just accept the challenges in the order I get them, unless people bribe me with cash. I hate that. They're like, take me first, even though I'm like 5th in the queue. I want to go first. Okay. Do you skip in line in the airport too? I hate when people do that. They cut the line. Kind of bored of the... I'm bored of the Budapest Gambit, man. I hate E4. That's how I lost with black against Yuli Kalatkin when I was stoned. Or at least I gave Yuli a win. He never beat me. But I decided to play the Budapest Gambit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I usually play bishop f4. It's the best move, probably. Knight d2 I've never seen before. That's like the Karo Khan. This is an unusual move order now. Why would anyone want to voluntarily play knight d2 in that position? Just saying. I don't understand why a beginner would even be attracted to that move. What are the merits of knight d2? I mean, unless you're blocking a check. Your pawn's on c4. It's not the Karo Khan. We have a pawn on c3. Like in the Karo Khan, you play knight d7. Why? Because your pawn is on c6 and you have no other option. You know, it's like, why would you put your knight on d2? Unless there was literally no other option, or maybe a3 was your choice. Here you have c3 for the knight. What is that? The when you play knight e2? Do you remember Jim Mullen, Uber driver? Did you know him? Typical Boston Irishman. Jim Mullen like smothered mated me one morning in Harvard Square. You're too elite. Jim used to sometimes play in the Blitz tournaments at the Boylston. You never played in those. You're too good for that. Those were your... No, you were probably early in your computer programming career in those days. You weren't a degenerate chess player. Yeah, but I mean, again, like I take issue with A3, you know? Why would I play A3? This is Jim playing the Morales attack. So, what about that bishop now? It's pinning nothing. Well, it's pinned the knight to nothing. So what does that mean? Now we go somewhere. Knight b3, a4. This is probably secret analysis. The booty. Knight e4, bishop. No, knight e4, knight c4. Knight e4 is not exactly a developing move either. Knight b3. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it just doesn't seem that great for me. I can play a3 now. He just fixes my structure on the queen side. That's smart. What's the problem with this? Why doesn't this occur? We might have played it before. If not, it was very similar. Bishop e5. That's stupid. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like you're improving on Morales' play. He would normally do what? Well, it feels like you're a tempo up or something. I don't know. A surprise move. I don't even know what to play here. I feel like I'm like worse or something. I wouldn't even know what to play in this position. I don't know. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? I have nothing. What did I do wrong? I don't understand what I did wrong. I'm leaving chat. No, d4 is a good square for the knight. His bishop is... Jim's going to check his analysis. He's taking out his notebook. A lot of rabbits. Rabbit chess. But White's position just doesn't seem that great. This is theoretically White's best line against the Budapest. I mean, I don't know about knight d5, Uber driver. Strategy. But I know d4 is a good square. I really want my knight on d5, but he can always play c6 anyway, so d4 is stable. You know, I guess the downside of a5 is that it kind of makes castling queenside not a serious option. Morales used to like to try to castle queenside. But I don't think you can castle queenside after playing a5. Castling queenside, definitely not an option. So, he played a4 with the intention of maybe a3. With a3, he, well, I guess he has to consider me playing b3. From the standpoint of pawn structure, I should play b3. But I'm not sure that's my best move. Standpipe. Challenges. Q. Nice try. You're coming up empty on the commands. What do we got? Bishop d7. That's unexpected. Alright, what do we do now? What do we do? Asterbeat wants to know. Are you're gonna seriously castle queenside? No way. This may be a mistake. He could have started launching his like kingside pawns, I guess. Well, I almost developed all my pieces. Beliavsky? Wait, Beliavsky plays the Budapest Gambit since when? Senior circuit. He might have played it back in the day, but I don't think it would have been a regular feature in his repertoire. The Exchange Slav. Ah. Close. The Exchange Slav and the Budapest Gambit are like interchangeable. Basically the same thing. Very similar. It's like Cadillacs and Yugos. Yugo Pro. Uber Driver, you're a master of generalizations. I love picking on you. I don't know. We're kind of both drifting without clear plans. Weight's a little better in the center. Wow. The classic. You sure you're not related to Morales? rook on a5. It is a little odd. It's situation. Situation. You guys. Fuck. What am I gonna do? How much is he rated? He's a really good bullet player. Can't believe that works for black. That's crazy. You missed bishop a4. Are you serious? He had bishop a4 there. Didn't play it. He's like fully focused on like winning on time or something. I'm just completely busted after bishop a4. It was stupid. He played like a genius. Damn, that rook. Really asking for this. The rook. Rookie rook. Jeez. Can have it. I can't believe he played f5. Totally psycho. You have a mate? 'Cause I don't. H4 has to be a bad move. Oh my god. Wow. For how many moves my rook was hanging on f8? Just now. Wow. Jesus, dude. How strong are you? Seriously. Oh, I'm supposed to play a3 here. Wow. Of course, I missed it. Rook a5. Jesus. How can you miss bishop a4? I don't understand. How can you not see that move? I offer the exchange back and you won't take it? That's unbelievable. I even found queen f3. But how do you win? What's my freaking win here? I had to find rook e1. Even h5 was okay. There's nothing for white here. I'm up the exchange for 2 pawns with your king on h5 and I'm not winning. Okay, dude, whatever. 24 CPL for black. %90 accuracy compared to my 80. You seemed kind of inspired today. Somewhat inspired today. Wait, what? This guy doesn't have enough games. Dude, what is that? No. But I can't abort the game? No, I'm not taking people with less than 100 games. Provisional 900 in one rating and 2180 in the other. Okay. No. Did I mention that the London system is banned? I didn't mention that. Mr. Coffee, are you here? It's just not a... doesn't feel like a proper day unless I get crushed at least once. London robot with 32 games. You're not going to bust the computer on me, are you? You better not play like a computer, dude. He's got 7 losses. Just I wouldn't normally take your challenge with someone who has less than 100 games. You gotta have 100 games on lichess. From now on, I want to know who's teaching people to play like this with the white pieces. I really would like to know. It's so stupid. Just like a complete waste. A complete waste of the white pieces. You're basically playing the Caro-Kann with white and then trying to castle queenside and attack the g6 pawn randomly. I know. It's like you're doing the same thing they all do. Who's teaching people to play like that? I want to know. Like, they should be fired from teaching chess. Seriously. It's like mindless. This is just why I don't do this. I should just resign now. It's just mindless. This is not chess, what you're doing. You're just regurgitating some kind of YouTube video that you saw. You know? No castling queenside on the white side of the London system doesn't make sense. Who is teaching people to play like this? They should be, like, banned from chess, like, permanently. They have no sense of creativity. Is it Eric Rosen? Dude, what are you doing? You're not even playing chess. It's all connected to Eric Rosen. It's a conspiracy. No, he's like one of the #1 promoters of the London system. Seriously. That's pathetic, dude. Jabava, who's an extremely creative player, plays... But Jabava plays with knight c3, which is much more interesting. You know? This kid, you know, I'm sure that it's like a 10-year-old kid. Right, another, like, worse than the London. So let's make a name for ourselves by promoting bad chess openings that give people bad habits for life. The London makes you, like, not creative, and the Stafford Gambit gives you a lost position after, like, 5 moves. What else would the Botez sisters play? They don't even, like, really understand chess, so... It's just about... being trendy or something. This is crazy. What is white doing? I have d5 here. Probably a good move. Gotta understand chess, not memorize some YouTuber stupid opening suggestion. Chess is much more complicated than that. This player's awfully high rated, no? 1666 bullet. 2092. But it's good that you know that, Miro. That means that you're watching. You're watching the Botez streams. You better not be watching for the chess content. Another acer. I don't know about d5. Takes away the e4 square. What's up with b4? b4 is interesting. I have e5 here. Hoppa. Wow. You don't watch them for the chess content. It's alright. It's alright. You can combine cam girls with chess content any day. London system, no good. I mean, you can play the London system, but it's boring. You can play the Jabava London, which is not the London. It's an interesting opening called the Verisov. Jabava is not boring, or Yababa, depending if you're European. But this playing the London like it's a castle queenside attacking system is a really strange misconception about this opening. I'm curious where it comes from, because it's like a disease. Wow. So if I take on d4, you check. I have a winning ending here. At least. Probably what should be a winning ending. Or I could see what's behind door number 2. I know there's one idea that white has. It's like, attack the g6 square with your pieces. Once I had this one guy who had like 6 pieces attacking g6, but he still couldn't sack on g6. It was like a rapid game. He had like all 6 pieces attacking my g6 pawn. He couldn't find a sacrifice that worked. Then the rest of the position was just like crumbling around him. I should make a video. Attack g6 in the London. I probably get like a million views and go viral. And like retire. Uber driver, yeah. Your the Astrobate system. Okay, so what's the threat here? Knight takes h7. Let's see. Rook takes h7. They did get the castle queenside in. Imagine if white were like a computer. Now you really want to do knight f7. But you know, you have no other pieces to attack. You have no pieces, you have no ability to attack the dark squares. I'm completely immune on the dark squares. Or maybe not. Yeah. Dark squares. It's all about the dark squares. Oh, God. I'm going to have to time you out. We have to time out the Uber driver, sadly. I hate when that happens. Yeah, the computer might find something here. He didn't play knight takes f7. It was extremely complex. He has to play knight f7. Finally, Uber driver's suggestion worked. Not sure that's a good recapture. You have that. Oh no. Nobody knows who Fred is, Uber driver. You're talking to 10-year-olds who play the London system that they learned on a YouTube video. You think they know who Fred is. Astrobay might be the only person who understands who Fred is. Wow. It is a pretty weird game, I have to admit. You know what's weird? Like, white has zero fear. No like respect fear. In poker you talk about like fear equity. My opponent has no fear. He's like relentlessly aggressive. You'd think like playing a higher rated player would instill some fear into a player, but this guy is just like totally psycho aggressive. That's kind of it's surprising. Right? Did I have bishop f5 there? I like how he's like 1600 in bullet, but he's a genius. Speed-wise. I think I was in trouble. I had messed up allowing knight f7. That was a mess. How would a player who's 2092 in rapid be 1600 in bullet and be able to move this fast with increment? No fear equity. What did Julius Sachs do? Dude, seriously. Knight takes f7. How could anyone who's good enough to play this game not resign here? It's so strange. He's probably 1,100 FIDE. Sachs played the London. I smell a mate in one. There it is. Oh, sorry, no mate in one. He's got like the mate in one detector. How could you be 1,600 in bullet? Nothing makes sense about this account. You're super fast, but you have a super low bullet rating and a super high rapid rating. You never resign. You have no fear of titled player. Jesus Christ, dude. It's like painful. Let's try Rook A1. You didn't even play Rook A1? How could you not play Rook A1 there? What I don't get is the 1,600 in bullet. I mean, he's that fast. He would be at least like 1,900 in bullet. Damn, dude. He's 900 FIDE. That's usually what you get. You like check the person's profile. It turns out their FIDE rating is 900. So Ivanisevic was black here. It's some Chinese dude. The guy obviously watched the same video. I'm not sure about Rook B8. Maybe it's too provocative. This is the only thing that White thinks about. It's unbelievable. You know what was shocking though? He found f4. This is a really heads-up defense, I thought. In a bad situation, well, I'm supposed to play e4, but I don't win any material with that, and the position remains closed. Wow, h6 question mark. I should have just castled. h7's no problem. I'm actually lost after knight f7. Damn. I thought I could play king f6 and be winning. That was my whole idea. That's crazy. I'm a piece up and I'm lost here, and he has no check. Wow. No checks. What if I sack my queen? No development. Picks up the rook here. No, I would have played king f6. Oh man, I gotta go. Who are subscribers? Miro and Sumaher. I'll play you guys. I get people that are like far stronger than that who claim they're 900 in their profiles all the time. It's ridiculous. Rating system. In some cases not really working, right? I'm going to move to Austria or Switzerland. If you want to be, you know, high rated, you need to move to a wealthy country. That's the secret. It's all about money. Wait, this is normal. Yep. Alright, last time I played some dubious line against you. Technically, this is Rubinstein's system. Vyshevsky's different. Uber driver. I think that's a mistake to play bishop takes c3 there. You're not supposed to cave. Caveman. You're not supposed to caveman. Cave in. For all I know, it's a move. I've never seen it before. So it's the Benoni, and you play the Benoni anyway. It's just another Benoni, just no dark square bishop on the long diagonal. It's a different kind of Benoni. Should I play d5? I mean, if I don't play it, he will. Right? That's how it works around here. Guys, I gotta go in like 20 minutes, so Mama needs to stop. Mama and Fred. Mama and Fred, you're so corny. Corny driver. We're like, what is he talking about? What is that dude talking about? Bishop e2? I don't know. Gonna lose a tempo with 95 later. He has bishop f5 right away if I play bishop e2. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right, Master. His favorite move is bishop a6. I wouldn't be surprised if that showed up at some point. He plays the Nimzo so he can play the Benoni. It's a fancy snake Benoni, basically, what you're doing here. Have you thought about playing the snake Benoni, maybe? You might as well. Ooh, it's freezing here in Budapest. Is it negative today? Checking the temperature. 2 degrees. 2 degrees. Precipitation. Precipitation. 2 degrees, 3 degrees. No freezing temperatures, no snow. Just rain. It's wonderful. Rain. Alright, next game, Schumacher. I'm freezing, guys. I need a sweater. It's so cold. It's so cold. I need a hot chocolate acerbate. Mulled wine. What's up? That's better. Rosé wine with coffee. Ugh. I have a bad feeling about this, Mr. Acerbate. The one thing I'm certain of is that black's position is not good. The difficult part is the proving it. I'm certain that my hypothesis is correct. But as far as actually proving it, that's where I'm weak. Add disdain. A disdain on the family. You brought disdain onto our family, Mr. Acerbate. Are you gonna play c4? Or what? Really? Hi, Will. How are you today? Yeah, I thought so. That's a nice d4 square you got there. Phew. This is not good for black. Definitely not good. This Benoni is not kosher. So Benoni is son of sorrow in Hebrew, right? This is not a kosher Benoni. Damn, there's the bishop a6. threatening b5. That bishop's mobility is sus, but he does have knight d3. I'm not really worried about it. He also defended the pawn. Sub-ingredient. Bologna. They don't have that here. It's called... Did you know that bologna in Hungarian is Parigi? It's not Bologna. So it's not named after Bologna. It's named after Paris. Which is funny. I assume it comes from Italy. What's that? Bologna, Parigi. Sliced pig meat. You know, like artificial processed pig meat that you make sandwiches with. It can't be made from beef. I don't know what you call it in Serbian. That's enough. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Enough. Seen enough. So he's doing a good job hanging on here. You call it Paris. Yeah, Paris. Yeah, for some reason in Eastern Europe it's called Paris. Whereas in the West it's called Bologna. Well, the simple assumption is that Italians have a big influence on American food, so we call it by the Italian name. Since there's like 10 billion Italians in the United States, this has to go. That has to go. We're going to do ops color bishops here. Parishka. How do you feel about the dark squares? What do you like better, dark squares, like light meat or dark meat? Are you forking me? Are you forking kidding me? You gotta give him credit for putting up resistance. I just missed like a forced win? No. Although b4 is not a bad move. That was Uber Driver's favorite earlier. Speaking of, I'm hungry. Getting hungry. I could go for a sub. Uber Driver talked about sub. He got it all started. I'm having food cravings. I like ops color bishops. Bishops. I like the Benoni pawn structure and the pawn chain of death. Robert Marcus had this. Oh, I lost against Robert Marcus yesterday. It was a really good game, Bijak. I showed on the stream. We had a crazy position after like the time control, and I was okay, but it was like really hard to find the move. I had to find this crazy move to cleanly equalize. Damn, I can't believe you didn't take the other way. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday's stream I was talking about the position. He's a really nice guy. A great player. He's a Hungarian from Serbia. But, It was a cool game. I thought I forced a draw. And he had this like crazy mating net thing. Okay, the B4. Speaking of B4, the guy, speaking of having no fear, speaking of which, sandwiches. Sandwich just isn't a sandwich without Miracle Whip. I have like this, what is that? Like an elephant. Look, it's an elephant. Ha! I made an elephant. It has a really small trunk. Or Massachusetts. This is Cape Cod over here. I used to live right there. Building elephants. You think it's a rhino? Is my bishop trapped yet? I have d6. That's a nasty square. I could put it on b4 as well, but d6 is really good. That's a lot of pawnage. It looks like a giant whale now. It's like Moby freaking Dick. Look at the shape of this. Now, how do we finish him off? Is the real question. I wanted to get my king to a sensible position, but it's not happening. So I can't, I can't get my king into the center because his knight is in the way. The whale. You're gonna checkmate me? Wait, I have e5. Oh no. The whale is like lashing out now. Does this really work? It better not work. One of these has to score a touchdown at some point. What? What are you doing? He's always ahead on the clock, dude. Up shrooms. Oh no. Dude, are you serious? The Bengals beat Kansas City? No. No. Of course. Oh, Kansas City won. Well, that's what's supposed to happen. I had easier ways to win this. First time I've had more time the whole game. Move 45. Yeah, I had D6. It's really bad. I had it a lot. I've had it with you. Alright. Last game. Shroom O'Hare. Yeah, I don't know if it was too fancy what I did there. I couldn't resist playing the fancy. So Kansas City versus the Eagles is going to be a good Super Bowl. But what are you saying? Like Mahomes is hurt? Or is he okay? He didn't get hurt again, did he? It's not that I gave up playing e4 against your Caro. Yesterday they were talking about how durable he is. He keeps coming back from injuries. He's amazingly like durable in terms of recovering and stuff. His ability to come back from injuries is extremely notable. But that's a real Super Bowl. I'm glad the Bengals lost. They were like out of nowhere. Now it'll be a good Super Bowl. The exchange variation. Classic. Right. My homies. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back. Tomorrow night, tournament. Tuesday. Long, rapid. We're hosting a tournament every Tuesday night. Long, rapid. 5 rounds, 10 plus 5, something like that. G6. G6, oh really? Oh, really? I guess g6 is a move. Castles. Castles. Damn, I don't know. Castling kingside. Knight h5. I can play... Yeah, he'll play knight e4 maybe. Bishop f4, knight e4. That's fine. I just take it. List. No, there's no list. We're leaving. The stream is over. This is our last game. List. I have to go to work. My other job. Stacking boxes. I make cardboard boxes. For my day job. Yeah, knight h5, knight h5 doesn't work because of... Knight h5, knight d5... Pawn d5, bishop c7, bishop e4 check. Maybe that's still good for me though. Yeah, maybe it does work. No. You have... That doesn't work. You have bishop e4 check. I have to be castled for that to work, Uber driver. Only if I'm castled here. Same thing on knight e4. I don't understand what is there to think about in this position. Why is he thinking? What is he thinking about? b6? I mean, what? Knight e4, knight e4, pawn e4, bishop takes e4. Knight f8. But I mean, dude, you can't just randomly play g4 in any position. If you want me to play g4, I have to know where I'm going to put my king. Am I going to castle queenside? Do you play viewers now? I did, but it's over. Lou Barlow's. Lou Barlow's is back. He's been on tour with Dinosaur Jr. Alright. Thank you for the subscribe from Lou Barlow's. Say hi to Jay Mastis for me. The stacking boxes thing. B6. Knight e5. He did play b6. Damn, knight b5 doesn't work again. Almost works. Knight d5. No. I have to be castled for these tricks to work. Where do you want to castle? King side or queen side? A3 then. A3 is not a bad move. I feel like there's a tactical trick. How could it possibly work? How could I possibly trap his bishop? Trap his queen with bishop c7? No one understands those vague references. Sadly. A3. Bishop B7. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I guess B4. Okay, Uber driver. It's a move. A3 is a move. Threatening to threaten. Who threatens the threateners? I would prefer to just castle. He played A5. What? Why? To play bishop A6? I think E4 becomes an option when black plays like B6 and even A5. Even some isolated pawn positions might be good for white. Oh my god, I have knight B5 anyway. Here I'm like sitting here like an idiot talking about this for half an hour. It's like right in the position. Da-da! Oh no. Mr. Bill. The Uber driver trap. I assume that Schumacher wasn't listening. Or Schumacher. He wasn't listening to Uber driver talking about the what he called the Rubinstein trap. I guess it probably was from a Rubinstein game. A5 was clearly a bit much. Oh, he fell for it. Really? He was having an off day. Yeah, you got to be careful with that bishop on f4. Attacking the c7 square. Knight h5, knight d5. Rubinstein was fallible. A great player, but fallible. Well, he didn't play much after World War I. Spent the rest of his life in a sanitarium. I guess that was later. He lived a really long time, actually. Interestingly. He ended up living like way beyond World War II. But just never played anymore. Fork. You want to take c6 and trap my own queen. c6 would decimate his pawn structure. I mean, even bishop c7, queen c8, queen takes c6 is crushing, probably. But the simplest is knight c7, I guess. He does maintain his pawn structure here. So what do you think, Uber driver? Would you rather eat his pawn structure? I don't think the g6 is bad, actually. No, I don't. No, b6 is bad. You know, he's supposed to play knight f8. He had knight f8. Why? That's always. What is he thinking about? Like, he has to play knight f8. Knight f8. Your g4 ideas are very interesting, but not without some risk. I don't think that's his only idea. If he plays knight f8, he has the bishop d6, just trading pieces stuff. But maybe he had. Maybe there's something better. There's this Hungarian short story called The Total Family. I forget which famous Hungarian writer. This whole family, they just like build cardboard boxes. It's a weird sort of short story. I've got to move in like a month or two, so the cardboard boxes are real. But I seriously have to go to work. It was nice knowing you. We can review the theory here for a moment. Mo. Alright. You resign. Which rook? I say neither. Neither. I don't know. How do you decide? I thought maybe I throw in another move first. It's a pretty crushing position. Raise your hand if you would play g4 here. What is that? When? Tournament Tuesdays. The best part of the streams are sidebars and random comments. Thanks. I would like to request a sidebar. Your Honor. Now I'm up a whole rook. Do you promise to be up a whole rook and nothing but the whole rook? So help you God. Perfect game. 100% accuracy. Oh, it was perfect. No inaccuracies. 97% accuracy. But seriously, no, he's supposed to play Knight of Fate directly. So g6 is an inaccuracy. It is the second best move, according to Docfish. Computer actually doesn't seem to like Knight f8. This is an interesting move, Knight e4. So that's standard. Knight f8's a little on the passive side. g6 has been played. Bishop f4 has been played. Now you should play Knight f8. And I mean, castling queenside at your own risk, dude. You know. I mean, if you want to castle queenside, you can do it, but it's not safe. Not a safe method of play. Castles kingside is safer. And then see, they'll do something like this. But white is slightly better. So what happened here? h3, g6, bishop f4, b6, dubious, castles, and then a5, novelty. Good thing I saw that. Yeah, I wanted to play rook c1. Apparently that's even stronger. But I didn't really see why, because I figure he's just playing queen d7. But apparently he's dead because of 95. I forgot about 95. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night with a tournament stream. Rapid tournament, 6:30 p.m. Tomorrow night, CET. Don't forget to tip your delivery driver, your Uber driver. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.